In the shadow of the ancient Appalachian Mountains, where the air was crisp and the forests whispered secrets, a young girl named Emily grew up in a world that felt both vast and suffocating. Her life evolved around the rhythms of a close-knit community where the church stood as the heart of existence. Family gatherings and rare trips with the church youth group marked the boundaries of her small, sheltered world. These outings, though infrequent, were moments of awkward self-discovery as Emily navigated the unfamiliar territory of being around peers who seemed so different from her. The traditions of Emily's Appalachia community were as rugged and enduring as the mountains themselves. Families clung to the land and to others, finding strength in their faith and resilience in their self-sufficiency. The church was more than a place of worship. It was a lifeline, a source of belonging in a world where survival often depended on the support of neighbors. Yet, for all its warmth, the tightly woven fabric of life could also feel confining, especially for a girl whose dreams that sketched beyond the horizon of her mountain home. Emily's early education was a patchwork of joys and hardships. During elementary school, she endured the harshness of a kindergarten teacher who was also her aunt, a woman whose pinches left physical and emotional scars. In fourth grade, her teacher offered a kinder presence. Though her influence was fleeting, school was a refuge where Emily could escape the gnawing hunger at home, savoring the simple pleasures of breakfast and the cherished pepperoni pizza served at lunch. But it was also a battleground where she faced the cruelty of a bully who demanded her lunch, leaving her stomach empty as her spirit bruised. Middle school brought new trials. The labyrinth of changing classes felt overwhelming, and the torment of a girl named Beverly made each day a struggle. Emily walked the halls alone, her heart heavy with the weight of wanting to belong. She daydreamed of a life far away where she might be free from the judgments and anxieties that shadowed her every step. A crush on a boy named Anthony offered a glimmer of light, but even that joy was tempered by the pain of losing her best friend to the shifting allegiances of adolescence. High school was a time of fleeting freedom and deeper heartache. Emily's first real relationship with a boy who was older and reckless was a whirlwind of excitement and pain. She gave him her innocence, hoping it would secure his love, only to be left broken when the relationship ended. Her mother, in a misguided attempt to protect her, pulled her out of school, leaving Emily feeling trapped and alone. She eventually went on to earn her GED, but the path forward remained unclear. College brought moments of liberation and the thrill of male attention, but it also brought mistakes and a longing for something more. Married at a young age, after becoming pregnant, Emily's life became a delicate balancing act. Her husband's military service and infidelities left her feeling abandoned, even as she poured herself into caring for 3 children. The marriage was a tumultuous one, marked by his absence and her quiet endurance. Through it all, she carried the weight of her dreams, even as they shifted and evolved. As Emily grew older, she began to see her childhood through a different lens. The hardships of rural life, walking through snow to fetch water, heating their home with a wood stove, and living off the land, became symbols of strength and resilience. These traditions, once a source of struggle, now offered a sense of peace and connection to the land. The quiet beauty of the Appalachian winters, with frozen creeks and snow-laden forests, lingered in her memory as a reminder of the resilience she had inherited. Recreation in Emily's youth was simple but cherished. Summers meant swimming in the local pool, though she often stood apart, too nervous to join in. Winters brought the magic of a snow-covered trails and the dream of a wedding by a frozen waterfall, a vision of beauty and hope amidst the hardships. Economic struggles were a constant shadow. Both of Emily's parents were from large, poor families, and the closure of the coal mines during her teens deepened the financial strain. School meals became a lifeline, and her first job as a janitor during a summer work program ended with her earnings going to support the family. Though, through it all, Emily carried the weight of longing for love, for acceptance, for a life beyond the mountains. Yet, as she reflected on her journey, she found a quiet strength in the traditions and resilience of her upbringing. The echoes of Appalachia, with its rugged beauty and unyielding spirit, has shaped her into a woman who could face life's challenges with grace and determination. One day, Emily will return to the Appalachian Mountains, drawn back by the echoes of her childhood. She imagines a cabin nestled by the creek where she once played, its water singing the same song they did when she was young. The cabin will be her sanctuary, a place where the memories of her past and the peace she has found in her heart can coexist. She will wake to the sound of the creek's gentle murmur, the air crisp and fragrant with the scent of pine. In the winter, she will watch as the water freezes into patterns, intriguing, just as it did when she was a child. She will walk the familiar trails, now with slower steps, but a fuller heart, appreciating the quiet beauty that once felt ordinary. Here she will find the solace she always sought, surrounded by the mountains that shaped her, that raised her.